I know the same old song and dance.
Listen to that sound. It's Harry Connick Jr. Okay. Music is such a part of your life. Now, this is my self-indulgence, but I'm going to do this. Let's run a clip, and I think that what you're going to see here has been a huge influence on your life. Let's go. Do you recognize this guy looking clean?
Boy, I tell you what, that's that guy right there is unquestionably the biggest influence on me musically. His name was James Carroll Booker III, and he was probably the greatest musical genius that I've known, and I've known some musical geniuses. Unbelievable. He was 43 when he died, and I knew him from the time I was about 7 to when I was 14, and he taught me. We spent a lot of time together. Very sad life, but just indescribably brilliant.
Incredibly flamboyant guy.
Very flamboyant.
But when it came down to this,
Yeah.
I've said this to you before. Every time I hear, I don't care how sophisticated the song is, I always hear that.
Oh yeah. I mean, you have to understand, like this guy would, so make a really long story short, my father was the district attorney of New Orleans.
Right.
My mother was a judge. My dad and my mother loved music, and they wanted to produce him in the studio just as a side thing. They became friends, and James would show up to our house and sit down and teach me.
Wow.
It was just a coincidence that I happened to be a piano player, and he happened to be friends with my parents, who loved him dearly. It was a very unusual childhood.
It's amazing to me. Obviously, you were born with talent, but the fact that you could be a small child and to appreciate that kind of music and understand what that was.
It was incredible. He would come over. Unexpectedly, I'd open the door, and he would say, "Hey, Harry, go pour me a glass of Seagram's and some mineral water." And I pour him a glass of whiskey. He'd drink the whiskey, drink the water, and we'd sit down. And I don't know if you could tell from that clip, but his hands were probably 50%, again, bigger than mine. And I was 10. And he would show me things. And this is what you said, paid me a nice compliment about being talented. But to have that type of exposure, it was just...
well, also to have those kind of parents.
Well, that's the number one.
Just to do this, because we're indulging me, another guy who, big influence on you, I am sure, because of where you grew up. Let's take a look at Fess.
This is so fun.
Yeah, so you're looking now, this is pretty simple stuff, but this is the sound of New Orleans, isn't it?
It's simple, but it's also, it's almost, I was just talking to my friends about Clementine Hunter, who was a great primitive artist, painter. It seems simple until you try to do it. She was painting scenes from her childhood, remembering slavery. So yeah, it seems like an easy painting to do, but it's the entire package.
Right.
So when you watch Professor Longhair play, it technically, is it hard? Maybe not, but it's a blank canvas, you know.
But other people who do it don't sound the same. I mean, that's the point.
Not. No, it's not as easy as it looks.
Okay, Harry will be premiering Monday, September 12th, 4 o'clock here on Fox 11.
Exciting.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
We get to see you every day now.
I'll be on every day, and I want to thank you and your team and all of the incredible people out here who support us. We are so excited to entertain folks every single day. I can't even tell you.
Wonderful. Thanks, Harry.
Thank you so much for spending time with us.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Come back anytime. We've got more where that came from.
Yeah, man. I'll be back tomorrow if y'all got that stuff planned.
What are you doing tomorrow? All right.
I'll be here 5 o'clock.
All right. What's coming up here?
Well, we've got this.
Or to wish me luck, I'm going to need it.
Yeah, well, I tell you, the Carlton supporters are very excited.
Well, they should be.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so they are co-workers. He goes in for the kiss goodbye. She disses him. What do you think? Rude?
We'll find out.
This is maybe embarrassing.